This is going to be an exciting game, to say the very least. FaZe brought the heat yesterday, Harry. They took down Heroic in a 2-0. Gambit looking for a bit more vengeance. And, well, that's not going to help.
What a start to this map. So I like that already he's opened up this this map with a shot like that in the pistol. And now FaZe are going to group for a little A hit. There's still 3 strong here for Gambit, but mate, Inter's dink down in the pit. That molly forces the fight to rain. Shiro is here and it's going to drop that bomb. Oh, makes it a double. This guy's good in these clutch scenarios, but it's only Nafany with Twists and Olaf both getting a kill apiece. He's getting wrapped from long. Nafany's in a real rough spot. Oh dear, trying his best. 2 bullets and yeah, would have had to hit them both. Dude, Shiro is so good when he is just all alone and has to put up numbers, right? Like this guy, oh, it's a treat.
Bomb going back though. Looking like a mid to B, perhaps. Inter's crossfire with Nafany. He's looking into the wall, trying to dodge flashes, but he doesn't need to. There's barely any util left. FaZe is just running it dry. Rain, nice entry. Inter's smoked off, and Shiro moves in for the kill. FaZe at this point, they're going B, and Gambit no.
Yeah, Hobbit here alone. This guy, so proficient at anchoring bomb sites. Right? This is kind of where you want him.
They know.
All alone back at B, and they're aware that this orb's in rotation back around. You got to flush out Hobbit, though, from his little Hobbit hole, and that's easier said than done. Hiding behind the pillar, biding his time, and now crossing out of there. 20 seconds left as they move in. And with the bomb dropped, Hobbit might have just won the round single-handedly with that kill. Karrigan's too isolated, unable to help over in the site. And there's Gambit with the rifles, putting a stop to the bonus round from FaZe.
Once again, right now, running the smoke, no fear, as they've seen these passive setups from Gambit. Oh, Shiro, wrong side of the angle, and Rain's going to spam him through the wall. It's a rain day, all right. And when it rains, it pours. Axel grabs the orb, and Nafany's walked down mid, but Brokey says, no, that's my domain, my dominion, you're not getting involved. Inter's trapped at short, the lone defender on middle. Luckily, the orb is coming in. Axel's retrieved it from Shiro's body, but
my Axel's kind of
holding it.
The net, but yeah, Brokey 1 step ahead. A little bit wider on the angle as well, while Karrigan is bested. Hobbit and Axel is dead to Olaf in top of middle.
Yes, mate.
There is so many weird timings getting hit, getting missed.
Going back A, Harry, but they're just playing with them now. FaZe are just laughing in the face of Gambit.
Okay.
Olaf's cracked open the A site while Karrigan is sitting on his egg of B. And he's looking to close it as well. He will. 2 health the difference. 4 rounds up for FaZe. They are looking focused right now.
You know, this team's always kind of felt a bit underwhelming. Like, you know, during the online era, it was always the case of, don't worry, when Land's back, that's when we do our best work.
Who knows? Back and forth.
Oh, Karrigan.
Faked out.
Not checking for the boost, and well, now they know all about it.
Yeah, FaZe can't make up their mind.
Very directionless, yeah, because it was like a point where it's no longer faking anymore. This is indecisiveness, and they're running into the stack. They've doubled back on themselves. This is a very ugly round out of FaZe. It started off so nicely with the opener to Nafany, a lot of control over towards B. And then it kind of looked like they really got stuck between 2 minds as to whether or not they were faking the B play, if it was the commitment. Library smoke down, right? This AWP is Shiro going to have a chance to move back in. Karrigan up through short is bested. Rain's able to get down into the pit, and Shiro smoked off again. They're all moving up the short side. Axel really has his work cut out for him. Moto smoke in, and Axel, the only guy actually in the site. Can't stop that bomb going down, so the plant's in whether you like it or not, but Hobbit is the guy tipping the scales in favor of Gambit in a very big way. All the way from that B bomb site, in with a triple. And now just Brokey left, he is a dead man. Shiro's gonna sniff him out, and it's Gambit up onto 3. It's never going to be an issue. But if they get slowed down, if they get stopped by a little grimy smoke play out of a guy like Nafany, who knows? It's all up in the air. He's touching them, and Rain will trade that out. Now, there's still a man up in the site. Oh, my. Axel behind this smoke, playing to stop a plant, and he certainly could. It's damage on a Brokey, and now that plant denied. Is there time? They're running in. It's so close. And
I don't know.
I don't think so. No, it's a Gambit round. 5 on the board.
Wow. Hey, him getting the kill a little bit late there in the smoke. Firstly, you get worried, like, can he find the kill in time? Can he stop the plant? Only way to win the round. And then luckily, just enough time by half a second. And that's hype, yeah.
Well, this one's something a little bit simpler out of FaZe right there. Just going to look to try and wrap long, but that's the bomb on Karrigan out in the open. not just, you know, a hole getting dug deeper, but a lot of information for Gambit to go off of. They've pulled everybody around. Hobbit's even taken Banana away.
Ouch.
So we need someone to create this space on FaZe, and Twist has stepped up as a bit of an unlikely candidate so far, but he's opened up this round. You still have to... Ooh, okay. Twist. Is he giving us another all-headshot nuke round from the other day? Let's see. He's onto a double. Remember, this was a 3-on-5, right? This was looking so good for Gambit, but Twist has made it interesting.
This is so strange. They've
Hobbit's
bought enough
still
time.
Rapping. Look at this, though. Hobbit's still rapping in through the apartments all the way from Banana into your nightmares. And here he is, mate. Brokey, shot in the back. No idea. You know, fragging department, but that's not necessarily why you ever look to Nafany, right? He is the guy directing the flow, hyping them up.
Oh,
into the pit. That's lovely. Twist and Carrigan with the openers and with the pistols, with something a little bit faster. When FaZe have got nothing to lose, they're actually able to do a tremendous amount of damage. They just run you down in this round. A lot less respect given to Gambit.
And Hobbit trying to just deny some guns at the end of things. There's one. That's nice. No one can save that. They're up in apps. They go back. They're going to die to the bomb. So good little exit on the way out. Yeah, Gambit keep not only starting with 2, but like drawing a third over. This round's no exception. A trap. Finally, FaZe going fast. Carrigan, he's like right past. Still gets a kill. The smoke gives them a chance here. Nafany trades it. It's all very weird.
They double-naded the sandbags, and
no one's alive there, right?
The smoke, like the residual smoke from the nades was so thick he couldn't see it. This double hold in the apartments has netted the man advantage for this Gambit squad. Shiro, always a nuisance with the AWP, and this round's no exception.
I AWP now, says Brokey. Oh. He can't get it. He's got to go in quick, commit to the site. He's already being flanked. It's no surprise, but it's not Hobbit, and he won't get the plant either. That guarantee of money that FaZe have had all half long, well, it doesn't matter, because it's last of the half.
Yeah, this could be his moment. Hobbit's getting rushed down, and Twist will find the opener. That's actually big, man. Like, uprooting Hobbit from B is a very, very tricky thing. And I think it is just because of the timings hit by Twist. You know, getting under the crosshair of Shiro. Hobbit did not look ready for someone to be so deep. And so that momentary lapse, that momentary gap has opened up the round for FaZe. Also, look at Rain, by the way. Top mid flank. Him and Axile are having a completely different fight, but Axile's won that out somehow.
Gotta go.
So we're back into this 4-on-4. Time is ticking away, about half the time off this bomb now. Sentry going in towards the back of the site, going to try and force the reposition out. Carrigan has to turn from these flashes. The numbers starting to dwindle for Gambit. Shiro, 1-on-3, turn to the 1-on-2, but time is the problem. Time's his enemy, and there shouldn't be a way back in. He's nailed almost every single shot that was needed, but no chance in the round, and we're split down the middle at the end of this first half. Gambit narrowly leading at 8, FaZe on the road to recovery with 7. Let's see what Gambit's T-side's made of. Oh, goodness. Look at this peek down through middle. This isn't par for the course. They all try to take a fight, and maybe
everyone's
that's
blocking each other.
Yeah, that's the only ugly part about it, I guess, right?
2 die, 3 hide, but the longer time goes on, the more FaZe doubt themselves and move back to B. It's, in fact, only Brokey here screaming for help and now saying nothing as Hobbit finds the headshot. It's a Gambit round. As far as pistols go, Axile cuts a rotate, and Rain is too far away to make a difference.
You think you would have gone for the factory, right? Isn't that like a couple of hundred?
Yeah. Ooh. And like Rain?
Yeah. He's making a couple of hundreds now as well. 600 on the runaway. Nafany. Whop. Whop. There it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a frag movie, but it's also a lost round.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's true.
Only so much you can celebrate here. Bit of moolah for later.
Yeah, Twist's going to be feeling a lot of pressure to perform with this M4. Now's the time. If there ever was a time, he's in with the first. And you spot that M4, right? It's firing through this smoke at you. That's going to make you nervous. Carrigan tries to go through, tries to make matters a little more chaotic over at long, but all it's done is feed the beast. Now down in pit. Oh, actually, it's Twist putting up another, and Olaf Steagle's here to play as well. Hero M4 pulls up, and it's Twist with headshots galore, leaving it all on Hobbit. 1v4, bomb down on the short-sided Twist. He's not content with what he has. He goes for the swing. They swing it together, all three in tandem with one another.
Just pistols and popping up mid.
Yeah, a bit of a bait and switch. Twist get the attention, and it's not as clean as you would have liked. Inter's able to remove Twist through the smoke before all was said and done. Olof, you cannot afford to die. And he swings back out there to try and deal with Hobbit. Carrigan could make the round-saving play, right? All the way over at B is Axel. They don't know about Carrigan, and so right now there's a 2v1 in this A bomb site. A 2v1, now 1v1, and Axel's still moving in on this flank, but he's never even needed because Hobbit's gone on to close the round with 3. The other day versus Heroic, he was a key component to the success of holding down this A site. Brokey back at long. That's a nice easy one for him onto Axel, and now they even spot this Apps player. Olof, that's the nasty surprise in the middle of this site hole, dropping down from the balcony. He makes it a double. And yeah, man, he looks right at home there, doesn't he? Brokey's already coming back. This is getting a little bit weird and wonderful with the long smoke down. Anthony, is he going to try and walk through this? This is so peculiar. There's 10 seconds, and I don't think actually this was meant to be any kind of grandiose fake out of Gambit. It looks like sheer desperation. And even though Hobbit does what he can, it was never going to be enough. No time.
One dig would go a long way, but Brokey's already here to play.
Mobile as ever, mate. You've just seen him over towards B. He just got rid of Shiro. Brokey.
Nice.
Finally, they're able to get their revenge against him. But he still takes out the 2 top performers in this round. He's done his job as far as we're concerned. Now we just need Twist and Olof over here in A to hold the line. And with Olof in pit, not missing a beat, he's lined up all 3, baby. That's the Olof Meister special right there. And FaZe have tied this up at 12-12. And now the little B pop coming in, mate. But you've got a 2-on-2 here. You do have this CT wrap out of Shiro. However, this should be something that FaZe are considering in the long run. Yeah. Up on top of the boost, isn't he? Brokey gets that attention. Rain having to keep his head on a swivel, but there's very little time left. And Rain dropping the bomb now. It's all too clear to FaZe. This is looking good. Axel gonna try and do what he can. Brokey, 10 seconds. He's just trying to play a timing game. Oh, the no scope, baby! Axel on the receiving end of that one. And Shiro is out of there. What a way to find 13. Brokey just curved the damn bullet like he's from Wanted or something. They're trying to give him a way out. The timing's just a bit funny.
You know Carrigan's going to smoke me.
Hang on. Here we go. Twist holding down the long side. This has got to be big. This has got to be huge. Twist takes off ahead, and the spray's done a little bit more damage. Softens them up for Olof, but he's only good for 1.
Nice.
2-on-3. You know, maybe if Brokey or Rain are able to find you something, if they're able to chip away at 1, FaZe are going to have a reason to go for this again. And Rain does hit a nice little timing up through the short side. He's close. Oh, Gambit ready for it. P250 finds that frag, and suddenly... Oh, no, Hobbit, what are you doing? Inter's the only man left. Back at the site, and Rain's removed him. It's 15 for FaZe in a round that they have no business winning.
Gambit getting so flustered, man, in some of these rounds, not considering exactly what FaZe is doing. It's the luck that's keeping them here.
Well, this is what I was saying. Hobbit, very experienced with the T-side apartments plays, mate. This guy will keep attention here. Gambit now showing their hand over towards Banana. Carrigan with the first, but dead after that. Rain has got to hold the line. And with the smoke down, the others don't want to come through. This is a little bit awkward. Rain is given a lot of room to deny the round. Hobbit is trying to open up another chance over here at A again. The FaZe, they've not fallen for it. They've come back. They've flushed out Hobbit on his lurk. And with this, you know, there's 10 seconds left. They're not even together. Shiro and Inters have had to split up, and there's not a hope in the world. FaZe have locked in victory on Inferno, and there is no denying that this FaZe squad, they're looking exciting. 1-0 up in the series now. Gambit have got to bounce back on Overpass. Meister, the private detective, mate, he has put this one all together, hasn't he? Now he's in pursuit. And he's realizing very, very quickly that this is not the B play. So there's a lot of bodies over at this A bomb site. Rain and Brokey trying to hold down Short and Toilets. Brokey's having to get more aggressive. Now, you don't want both of these guys to give away these kills. With Rain dead, I like that Brokey has already begun the process of getting out of there, but he goes back in, he double dips. There's no double dipping.
Yeah, it's unhygienic at best, and it's going to be costly at worst. Twist does drop another, and Olof on the big flank deals with Hobbit up connector. It is a mauling from FaZe Clan. So much information gained for free.
is Brokey crossing into the site, 2 up through long. Him and Rain tucked in together. They've often been good at holding down this A-bomb site, but in a bonus round, armed with a FAMAS and an MP9, they've got their work cut out for them. Olaf dead, and Rain followed up on 2, but with 10 seconds left, Brokey, he stopped a plant, drops the bomb. Brokey's FAMAS is cracked, and only one man left to beat. There's no time for Inters. Brokey does it solo. Back of truck, 3 kills in the blink of an eye, and the FAMAS has never felt so good.
FaZe are getting that's setting them up for these rounds, right? Like, all the shots are hit by Brokey, don't get me wrong. Unlucky for Olaf. But that wouldn't have happened if Karrigan hadn't walked out Monster or Short Tunnel again and cleared all of the B-bomb site, allowing for these early rotates. This little bait and switch, and Brokey.
Rain never saw anyone else over in these toilets, so he doesn't know the full extent of just how many are here. Now, as you saw that, right, Karrigan has just cleared out Monster. Twist, though, pushing on Short. And that's given the opener to Gambit. Brokey, once again at truck, is going to have to be the hero. This time getting wrapped. No scopes are in, but it's only one. Karrigan with 2 of his own. It can't be another 1-on-3 out of FaZe. Karrigan's going to make it happen. The hat trick, the AWP carried forward, FaZe up to 4, and this A-bomb site, mate, there is just hero after hero emerging for FaZe. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, and that was so good for Gambit initially, right? Going 4-3 up, getting 2 guns in an eco round. They had armor, they had nades to do it. And still, Gambit don't know why they're walking into stacks every round on A. They're just thinking FaZe have great rotates. It's, again, clearing Monster. I've said it 3 rounds in a row. I'm going to keep saying it. To be found, Karrigan and Rain tucked in longside.
Oh, this is still weird, though, with the double long setup, right? You're hoping that now, once they dealt with Karrigan, they're not ready for Rain. And no one's still looking this way, especially not with Brokey, you know, drawing your attention in, stealing your attention. And Rain is that much more deadly as a result in with a double. Brokey, he's really out on an island there. That's an AWP given over. Suddenly, double AWP and a post plant. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit weird, but you can definitely make this work if you're Gambit. You've planted on Dice as well, so there's even a chance to back up and play around the bomb. That's going to have to be Axel, because Shiro is left fighting on Dice in the site. Ooh, missed shot, but Axel will hold the line. Olaf's wiped out, and Twist is left in this clutch, looking for Axel at long first. He's seen the shadow. He knows he's here. Taps him out. And just Shiro. Shot misses. Twist. USP out. Needs the headshot. And Shiro lands the no-scope to find Gambit there first. You can't deny it. Can't stop it. Can't do anything about it. They've spotted Twist. I don't know how he gets that. And also, Inters is like all the way over here in middle. Olaf's going to spot that now. I wonder if that spurs FaZe to start to move in. They know they're 3-on-2 in the site. And hell, they've only got pistols. They try to pressure the AWP. And Twist will find him. But now, yeah, too low. Not enough time, not enough chances. Still, a nice bit of damage done at the very end for FaZe.
It's a triple setup on top for FaZe. And they want to try and take these long toilets back, but dry AWP peek. And Shiro, even though he gets on the angle, I think Brokey sees him and he leaves immediately. Again, Gambit walk through Monster, and this actually might work out.
Yeah, still only 2 over at B. Olaf holds the line for the first. Now Twist's here to help him. They play perfectly in tandem with one another.
Doesn't matter where you put him, does it?
It's a left peek, it's a right peek, and left, right, good night.
Shiro's not been involved, mainly because, again, he's been robbed of his AWP every round, and even now he's on 5 health. But it's a bit of a sad ending for Gambit.
Once again, that bomb is waiting around outside of B. Twist's trying to catch that early opener in through Monster, and he does have support from Olaf. Rain wins a confight. Him and Hobbit having a very interesting head-to-head here, and even hangs around for more. Rain's onto a double.
Okay.
Doesn't quite make it the third. I mean, he shouldn't have ever got away with that, but Brokey should be good to trade this before Shiro can slip the net. And suddenly, it is just Axel and Inters. Guess what they're doing again, boys? It's one of these little slow Monster walks. Axel with one hell of a flick, but he can't regain control of the AK. And so it's Inters at 9 points of health, dinked up by Twists to try and win this in the clutch.
My goodness, they drop in and Brokey doesn't give him a second to get set up.
He's taken that path of rotation, so he's still kind of here. Still able to offer something up. Now, firing down into the site, drawing attention away. This is going to give a lot more room to guys like Olaf and Twist who are trying to make plays happen. Hobbit Over at the barrels, look at this. It's a full rotation. It is just a war being waged down in this B site, and Shiro's cutting through them in for a double. Brokey left to beat. It's the clash of the Orpas. What is that? Brokey's gonna lock it in, and Shiro with an interesting ending to that round. That was utter madness. So while we collect ourselves and the rest of the guys do the same, we'll be back in just a moment after the break.
Hangs around in heaven while FaZe get ready to explode. Couple of PT50s can go a long way on these entries. Can Rain give us the goods? Axel's calling for help. Rotates are coming up, flashes are in, the smoke is down in the front site. You talk about Gambit going through. Well, they're going to be waiting this time. They're waiting for FaZe to make the mistake, to come too close. Plant is in. Oh, it's cancelled out. Hobbit, Nafany, a killer piece. Brokey overwhelmed as he gets shot through that smoke, and Karrigan is too far away to save the day. He's got time for the clutch, though.
Yeah, 1-on-3, but he is getting wrapped up through connector, so he's on a bit of a timing. Not that he knows it yet. Shiro. Oh, here's that wrap. Yeah, there's Inters to finish it off. And already, right?
I'm setting up to rotate. Play those numbers. Gambit love a retake on this map. Nafany, though, the timing. Oh, he almost found Karrigan. Twist saves his damn life. And on the right side, it might not be expected at this point in the round. Not with that walk. Karrigan yumps around the corner. There's only one more man left at B. Oh dear, this is massive. 3 players in 1v1s at Monster. There is no way they're ready for Shiro here. Well, Karrigan twists. Oh, he doesn't check it. Looking down at the ground, Shiro's got the round in the palm of his hand, but he thought it was a smoke plant. Instead, behind the pillar, ears don't save his day. It's Axel in the clutch. No kit, and he falls by accident. Now, there's a kit dropped available, but he needs to find these kills first. Karrigan gone, and Axel, he's got the read. Can he hit the shot?
I mean, Brokey is often the guy you want in these clutches, and that's why. Perfect timing on the swing. There's a 3-man stack in B, plus that fast rotation out of Axel, and a Shiro that can get set up in heaven with the AWP. This is going to be rough for FaZe.
Yeah, one flash, it's gone out. That's everything they've got, and they've got to give it their all, but it's already falling apart at the seams. Split open by Gambit with only one casualty. It's a perfect B hold this time around.
Nafany's going to try and hit this timing on the long push, and if he hits it and is able to wrap them through party mate, that's the round in the palm of his hands.
Oh,
Shiro, if only he knew. Off the angle now, shot misses. Nafany does hit his timing, but Shiro is dead, back in the toilets. They need to be ready for Nafany, and Twists trades that out. It's a 3-on-3, and at this point, you can slow it right down. This is one of the best spots you've been in a long while if you're FaZe, and you've still got 40 seconds left to play with. Olaf winning a B fight and now getting the info that another player is here. FaZe are not perturbed by that. They're going to try and rush down the lone defender at B in Hobbit.
Yeah, Hobbit knows, and well, Rain's going to clear it, but not well enough. Good trade from Twist, another headshot, and the 1v1 ensues. Bomb planted. Axel walking CT, trying to keep the element of surprise, but Twist will meet him where he stands, pushed up to spawn, and Axel wins the fight. Massive round out of Gambit. As you said, the best bet FaZe had in quite some time.
As they cross out into the open, it's all grinded to a bit of an awkward halt. Brokey now attempting to get this bomb down, but he's spammed out by Nafany. Even though Twists trades, this is still up in the air. You know that both players are in heaven, but you don't have the smoke to cut it off. So Twists, we need taps. Axel's the one to dish them out. Oh, it's a 1v1. Shiro looking to make it happen. Olaf Meister to B, and he spots him.
How did he get it?
He's planting Olaf, built different. I mean, his graffiti's adorning the wall behind him. Can he win this round? Shiro, often so good in these clutches, and there he is with the swing. 13 for Gambit.
Getting it as well. I just say, it's not the one-man show, and certainly not, right? Everyone puts it up, but Shiro shuts it down as he had to. Olaf just grabs the bomb around the corner. A nice shot out of Shiro to close it, man. Gambit are getting there. You can hear Nafany is still getting hyped. He has been making some noise all damn day. FaZe can't seem to catch a break on the T side, can't seem to convert a clutch. And even now, the money only just there. Eagles into B, missed flick out through the smoke, no flash needed. It works for a trade, and maybe then some. Olaf Meister, that wasn't him, that was Twist to steal the third kill away on the pillar, but it certainly looked good, didn't it? Nafany stopping the B attack, and Olaf closed out as well. 14-9. So Hobbit's kill to take and a re-smoke that's going to get walked by Rain. I mean, at this point, it's desperate times, even more desperate measures, and Rain with a tap even gets damage off to Hobbit. Good flashbang, but he fires through, and Hobbit will just walk right into the spray of bullets. No fear in the world. Shiro has not got that A sight, but he's getting here just in time.
But with the dice plant coming in, FaZe is going to back up. They're going to play around this bomb, or at least Twists is. Broky's fighting forward, fighting for bank, and that might throw him into the arms of Shiro. Twists needs a 1-on-3, and he has been, you know, the light in the dark for FaZe, the one who's been able to make us believe at times. He needs the taps, he needs the headshots. Let's see if he's got it. Out with the swing, he's now been spotted, and Shiro locks in the round, locks in 15 for Gambit. That AWP coming alive in the nighttime.
Into the murky waters of A. This is still a round that Gambit can close the map on. Either that or FaZe find their second of the half. Flashes beautiful. Karrigan still dead. Nafany Bernie, he didn't move. He didn't realize he was cooking in the flames. Brokey gets a double. Almost the lineup for Shiro, and they're hunting him down. They have just enough time to do so. Shiro, I don't know how he's alive. Knife out! And no scope to the bomb! Don't lose this! Not like that. And FaZe will retain balance, but that was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I like the knife. Honestly, I like the knife.
Moving in with Rain, they time that little con and short peek together. I think they've been burned by this short aggression before, and they weren't looking to have that happen.
Dear.
Bit of an awkward team flash. Rain wants to deal with a double monster hold, and he has. Nafany, a double of his own, calling the B site home. He's wrapped by Twists, and now that plant comes in.
Shiro will bang, maybe, you never know, but the smoke in heaven eludes him, and Axel pokes his head out on the edge. Shiro, big clutch needed, and he is the man for the job, but Brokey's orb finally comes in the other way around. A 1v1, won by FaZe. It's a time of change right now in the second half.
And considering Axel's met resistance, oh, Karen, you ballsy bugger, look at that. Axel never considered it. Karrigan don't respect you. He doesn't respect the smokes. He's run into the site. The flash over the top is good for Nafany. There's the first, but Karrigan responds. And I was saying, Gambit, they frequently go through these smokes when the site's been taken. Shiro, he never subscribes to that mentality, so he's got to hold on. But it would be putting it all on one round. It's pick your poison, and they're looking like they want to tee themselves up for an attempt at the retake. Olaf dead. Karrigan doing whatever he can to keep FaZe in this. 3 to his name, but finally brought down. It's Clutch King Brokey trying to hold on. We said there was no kit in play. If he can get them off the bomb, he does it. It's the 10-second stick. Shiro's still on the bomb. Brokey! Nice. Brokey, no! There's no time anyway! What? That is mental! What kind of an ending to a round is that?
I thought he had it. It looked good, it looked fine. I know the time was low, but even so, he got on it so quick as he could have. Another A attack, 2 players here. The walk, rotate, it might be too late. No kit yet again, and we already saw how that let them down last time. Couple of kills on the defense. Nafany, here they line up, but Karrigan with the headshot immediately. 3-on-3, Shiro runs a smoke, has to give it a go, and more trades here put FaZe in rocky water. 2-on-2. There's the fake. Hobbit spams Brokey out of the round. Oh my goodness, you cannot plant for CT spawn, and Rain needs a clutch to close this to overtime. 2 headshots, the flick back, and I don't know what's happening. Overtime continues, but we need a breather. You know, who knows after this game, because everyone's a bit roasted in the old brain, but Gambit would come into Ancient as favorites, safe to say. So FaZe is just trying to avoid that. They're trying to stop it from ever happening. Big opening kill for Olaf. Axel, oh no, they swing wide before the smoke appears on the Molotov. Luckily for him, it actually bugs, and so the Molly doesn't go out. FaZe can't run forward with that pick. They have to respect it, but he's got a backstab, he's got a reroute, and even though the plant will be allowed here, he might be able to start mopping up on the retake. No.
Oh, Karrigan with the turn. Shiro and Inters, a 2-on-5. And even though they've dealt with 1, it's Olaf Meister who should have this locked in. This position, it's grimy, it's gross, it's disgusting. Yep. Olaf waiting with all the patience in the world. Shiro, you think you're a patient player. Oh, but you're the one on the clock. You can't afford to be, so they have to run him down, and Inters will. Olaf still has wasted so much time. Look at it. All that time has ticked off the bomb. You need these kills and you need them now. And Karrigan is not in a giving mood today. On with the 2 for Shiro. But it's still a FaZe round. 17-15. Yeah, here they come. Inter's playing this little short side position. It leaves you lower than you're meant to be, but for Karrigan, mate, not a problem. He still dispatches him. It doesn't even break a sweat. These entries that Karrigan's been able to provide are instrumental. Now, Nafany has come in with a response. Not just dealing with Karrigan, but even going as far as to flush out Olaf Meister. Yeah, you can't afford to wait around here. You've got to be the one to make a move now, Gambit. You're the ones feeling the pressure. And so here they come. It's led by Nafany. He's at the front. And Axar's dealt with another Brokey. 1-on-2 in the clutch. Another attempt, and he stopped the defuse. But with the kit on Axar, there should be time. Gambit, they at least managed one in this first half of OT.
Oh, I'm surprised Rain goes through that smoke there, right? He's the guy ready to win the round. Don't you?
Oh,
there's 30 seconds. This is crazy.
This is mental. This is mental.
It's going to work.
Shiro, flashes are out. Nades in hand. He flashes them through. Twist. Oh, they're right there. Shiro's dead as well. And it's worked. They push through the monster tunnel, through the smoke, and it's a flawless round for FaZe.
Maybe the only way that goes wrong is if Shiro's flash hits Olaf in the tunnel or something, and then you have the info, you spam the smoke. But look, he goes right through, and he's like, they're both here. Even Shiro overwhelmed at that point. The timing of the smoke fade.
Moved up towards this side of the map. This leaves just Olaf and Twists down on B, but they've missed the timings. They've missed them. Olaf's gone back. Only one, but a lot more damage where that came from. Twist now all alone. They're moving in, and he's dead through the smoke. Rain's up in heaven, trying to get this back under control. So low on Inters. This nade, this nade from Karrigan, it could do it. He could stop the plant, but he doesn't know. If only he knew. It's still going to come in, and it might get this kill, but Shiro seals the deal. And Gambit, they refuse to go down without a fight. Rain's still patient, still waiting. They know they haven't cleared this, right? It's so weird. He wants to go back. He wants to go back and help his team. He doesn't want to give them a way back in, and still it happens. Hobbit beheads him. Nafany with the openers. And FaZe are in a 2-on-4 retake at this A-bomb site. Double overtime now on the cards in a very big way.
Yeah, Gambit just won't let go, and you got to love it. Although Twist, top performer in the server, trying to stop the plant. 20 seconds, he's done it. This truck, it soaks the shots. Olaf on the flag. Twist is gone, but it's a 1v1 with just enough time. He can swap sides of the site, going back for the truck plant. Axel v Olaf. Kit available. Bit of utility, but you got to keep those guns in hand.
Axel, man, he must be trembling right now. This is the 1v1 to keep Gambit at IEM Winter. Olaf Meister moving up. That smoke gives him pause for a moment, and Axel is the nasty surprise waiting a truck. We run it back again. Another overtime as Gambit managed to hold on. Olaf.
Oh dear.
Playing around the smoke. He wants revenge for that last clutch that didn't go his way. Twist was playing anti-flash, and so he's lined up the double. That's the bomb as well. Nafany on short was hoping to trade this. Karrigan waiting in the site has heard the tag and swings it on the perfect timing. Shiro 1v3 and not enough time. FaZe take the first in OT number 2. And this has wasted even more time off the clock for Gambit. They've got 25 seconds. This is a last second push. Short's getting taken by FaZe, but they turn back to go and fight Monster, and they drop the bomb. Now Nafany is pincer Karrigan on short, and he will trade that out, but Brokey from heaven might have just sealed the deal. Hobbit 1v2, moving in. Doesn't know where Rain's gotten to. He'll flush him out, but Rain wins the fight, and it's a flawless CT side from FaZe. They now need one.
And we've got this bait and switch with an anti-flash player ready.
Yeah, Rain leading from the front actually in this one. He's the first man in, and he's going to double up. Now Karrigan, often so good at these openers, has taken it even further. Now this was a 4-on-5 for FaZe. Suddenly it's a 2-on-2, and they're feeling hopeful. That molly almost gets rid of Karrigan, but almost isn't enough. Olaf has missed his timing on Axel, getting out through Con over towards short. Can he tuck himself in. No, he can't make himself scarce, and Axel will sniff that out. So it's Karrigan's 1v2 at 8 points of health that's going to have to win this now. And Shiro just jump shots him with the P250. No. It feels so up in the air right now.
Yeah, almost got 2-on-4 to knock out Gambit from the competition, but even so, Olof, just that missed timing on the connector flank. And look at this, Shiro mid-air, he wasn't on anything. Yeah, we need a magic call from Karrigan, or at least some magic entries. He has risen above the entirety of Gambit once we've hit overtime in the kills. Some of his entries have saved rounds, but a man down yet again, popping B. Inters is ready. Blinded does not make a damn difference. He gets out with one. A reflash, it will fall short, but the second won't. And Inters locks in a third overtime. We run it back. You'll see us after the break. Nafany rotate, he's going to go back eventually. He can't stick forever, surely. It's gone very quiet on the top site. We have long sight lines from the AWP through the Molotov for FaZe, and it's not gone well for them.
Yeah, 3-on-5 that you're going to find it really rough to try and grind your way back into. Inter is still set up here at the barrels, and with the swing, he is taking names. Hobbit here to help him out, and Shiro even chiming in from the heavens. You know, trade out to an M4 in the event that he has to clutch, and he's even picked that up now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no!
Someone jumped at the end of long. Brokey was trying to kill that deep player. He's taken out his teammate, and what a way this could all come crumbling down off the back of a team kill. Another 5-on-3, and make that even worse odds. Gambit, they are laid up to win this game.
We talk about exhaustion, you know, we talk about all these little problems, all these little uncharacteristic displays. Mate, that's Twist at almost 40 kills deep, getting team killed by Brokey after, I didn't catch who it was, baiting the shot out, but
jumping for him.
Damn, that's brutal. One way to remove the advantage from your opponent, and that is a flawless first half for Gambit.
They're going back up con, but it is just that late 20-second recommit, and here it comes.
Oh, the flash is good. Shiro does deal with Karrigan pushing up on the short side. Right now, Olof is feeling the heat, feeling the pressure, and Axel flushes him out. Rain at the barrels. This is his moment. He's got support from Brokey. The molly burns Rain out and into the open, so Brokey's got to do it now. Dropping into the site, one shot in the right place. A bomb plant denial could be enough, but instead Hobbit's flushed him out, and it's only Twists. There was no gun. He's on the AWP for the 1v3. Even that's a headshot from him. And now onto the CZ as he moves in close quarters, up above. Another kill for Twists, and only Hobbit left to find this AWP. In the hands of a man 40 kills deep. It's a lethal weapon indeed. Hobbit on the short side, trying to win this for Gambit, trying to make it happen, and Twists has missed him. Now Hobbit comes in with the swing, and Twist is a dead man. Gambit lock in the victory, and we run this back again. We're going to Ancient. While they will eventually start to move both Karrigan and Olof back over here towards B, that's because they see nothing outside of main. They haven't seen anything in middle. While you know they had Olof there earlier on, and now Rain has spotted someone out by the B doors, so they know what's happening here. But they've got to hold on. And with only Rain in the site, Karrigan's got this crossfire set up with him. However, something's got to connect. It's only Finn to find one, and make it a double. Brokey swings out to help as well. Axel's flank has got to do a hell of a lot. Is Karrigan ready for it?
He didn't see him, but he's going back to check again. Axel range shots on the second player. Brokey gonna move in, and Karrigan saves his life as the Goosh comes in. It's Inters 1-on-2. Karrigan, he couldn't stop them getting in the site when they jumped across, but he's on 3 right now to shut down the round. Inters, no bomb yet, 15 seconds. He's hunting the kills instead. He's got one. Karrigan pushes him through short. Does he know as he realizes he's worked it out? Doubling back, needs the kill, and he can't get it. Karrigan with 4 to find FaZe the first.
Man.
Go to push FaZe back at least for now, try and get some real estate. Whatever they do, Twist stops one. Olof, they back up and he goes into them. Nafany does get a single kill on that B site, but Brokey is now conceded and Twist dodges death as he dives in. Axel killing the mid player. Now he can go back for the bomb. That's a very important kill. Without it, the round may be lost, and it may still be, but Twist is shut down at the end by Inters. A very messy round for Gambit.
Oh yeah, Rain's been spotted. Could be in a spot a bother with this long smoke in, but they're boosting over the top of it. And Broky's staying crouched for now, waiting to emerge at the right time. Now, they can't stop that plant from coming in, but they've set themselves up in a 3-on-2. They can play a numbers game here, play a trade game, and that's enough to win it. But Axal pushing forward, dealing with Broky, and no trade found. In fact, he's on for a double. It's Karrigan's SMG left in this 1v2. Knows where Axal is, but Shiro's got him dead to rights, and so Gambit, they get to a second after all.
Oh, I like this little layered setup. Well, Broky may as well bait Rain. They won't check this corner now. Surely he swings. He did not need to, but the Molotov may have scared him into doing so. It was awfully close. Inters runs right through the flames, and Karrigan, yeah, had to be a headshot. No, it was never going to be. Leaving Twist to save nothing, sadly. Over those long smokes on the corners, trying to stop bomb plants. Lovely shots. Just chilling. What about you? Deep smoke. Look at that lineup for Gambit. It's landing outside of B to feign that they're walking through red to CT. It's got Broky's attention. Karrigan, it's the real hit, though, back towards Donut. You see this? Has completely baited Twist from middle. And Broky, even though that comes through, he still goes back to check Donut and trade that frag.
Wait. Shiro's like hesitating with the bomb, looking like, because we still have Hobbit waiting over here in mid. They don't have full control of A. Yeah. With Broky's up here, there's a moment of hesitation for Gambit. Now they recommit, and that's only the tag from Broky. They're moving back in with Hobbit cutting down lurks, but Broky knows one kill could be enough to win a round. Why not make it 2? Spammed out. Inters through default. Locks it in. An incredible little clutch out of Inters.
Flick D won't connect, but look at B. Yeah, Gambit just waltzed in. My site now, thank you very much.
And imagine what that must feel like. Up until now, everything has been like very telegraphed. There's been a lot of tells. This one, no, mate. It's just straight run-up ramp, contact push. Ooh, hang on a moment, Rain.
AK.
Hiding away, steals himself away, and then takes down 3 with the AK now. Oh, my word. It's not over yet. Karrigan's dropped the bomb. This was just pistols. This wasn't meant to happen for FaZe. But Rain's hidey hole and Karrigan's double have won the round for FaZe Clan. They had no business getting that. And when Rain was tucked in, I was thinking like,
oh dear. I don't know who wins this. No one. Broky. Oh, he hit Shiro, but he didn't kill him. Deep down, finds the back player, Olaf. He got spammed earlier through the wood. He's softened up. Axal finishes the job he started at Twist. Now needs to come alive. He's only got one. Karrigan saving day, saving grace of FaZe. A 1v1 not given away, and the smoke comes down.
There's very little time left. Karrigan's still in with a real chance here. No! Could even stop it, but forced to swing it wide. Really wanting to deny the bomb plant, and that was all part of the master plan.
Competitive. You didn't watch the 50-round overpop, but that's fine.
Olaf with this AWP, it's a bit of damage, but they are getting closer with these pistols. And Rain's back in caves.
Oh dear.
Olaf does not want to arm them with the AWP, but he's not given a choice. And with Rain also dead, Twist is trying to protect this AWP, lines up a double. Axal keeps Gambit out of trouble. It's a 3-on-2. Broky up close, combat AWPing, down with the first. The no-scope lands. And now Broky versus Nafany to decide if Gambit can pay the way to a very compelling T side. The spam doesn't connect, and Nafany's called his bluff. Broky locks in the round. It's 7-7. The bomb plant comes in handy for Gambit. It gives them a tiny bit more, but this is a path paved. You know, even this going silent for a moment has sent Broky away from B. Now they spot a lot of dudes in cave, and Broky is very quickly coming back around. He might be dead, but Broky holds the line. With Olaf here to back him up. They're calling for this rotate out of Karrigan.
Nice.
Might not even be needed with Broky putting on a show like this, and FaZe do go on to 8-7 this first half. Faking the A play, and Gambit, they've fallen for a hook, line, and sinker.
Your medicine.
Now Olaf is just going to die. He has no idea Axal's.
Are you sure about? Oh yeah.
There we go. Nice. He locks that one in. Well, they check
Nafany.
No! He delays it for as long as he can, just buying a couple more seconds.
Yeah.
Nafany. He never moved a muscle, and Broky would love one bullet. He needed them all to line up. And even then, you weren't hoping that that one smoke was going to draw loads of bodies over to B. You just needed to keep the bodies that are there. Axal up close, deals with Carrigan, and then gets out of there through the donut smoke. Now Shiro with this AWP, plucks another. And this is great, man. This is like surgical from Gambit. Just removing pieces of the puzzle before that bomb plant comes in. It's teed them up nicely for the retake.
Careful, mate. They saw you on the edge of that smoke. He's got no way to get in. The flash comes through, but they just dodged it. And from Donut, with a gap in the smoke, Axel finds the kill. Molly's going to limit Twist's space to move, and Rain's going to be pushed out into the firing line. Both kills for Gambit on the retake, and that is yet another round. This is a dirty angle to do it from. He can wallbang the wood. High flash, FaZe running out, and they've got it all to play for here. No util left.
Oh, Axal's dropped that bomb though, and Carrigan even gave up his position on the flank, so he's had to reroute in through Donut, and he does at least trade Axal after that double through the CT smoke for Nafany, and denies the plant at that. Carrigan dead in the Donut, and Brokey wrapped onto by Shiro. Yeah, this should just be an absolute slaughter in at this B side. And mate, they're still barely even moving in. Like, Axal is so close on this flank now. It's not even just info for him anymore. He is in a position to win this whole damn thing. There's the first. Things are getting weird in the site, and Axal's winning fight after fight on his flank. It's only Olaf Meister. He sat down bottom of the board. 1v4, the Molly roasting him.
Yeah.
And even though he takes one to the grave, that is not even going to make a dent. Gambit are on to 14.
Maybe it was himself, but whited by a T flash right here, in fact. And yeah, that just doesn't help on the retake, or on the post plant, does it?
But, you know, for this CT side out of Gambit, it's so impressive. These sites just feel impenetrable, and it's like, even when you are getting in, oftentimes it's almost by design. There's so many protocols for Gambit to follow.
Oh dear.
Hobbit opening up this round. Carrigan on the receiving end. Axal hears the footsteps. He knows they're running by him. There's two players up here in A main. He's getting tagged, but he's holding forward. Eyes front, and Shiro there to help him.
Beautiful.
It's clean, all right. Twists all alone. They're behind him. They're in front of him. And he's spammed through the smoke by Nafany. Crazy.
Even when they're up, Gambit is still using them to hit their advantage. Right now, FaZe are getting schooled. And
Hobbit was like instrumental on all these other maps. This one, he's like just had a free ride, and honestly, I love that for him. Over here in middle, he's helped out by Axal, and I was gonna say Shiro. But actually, Twist has come through swinging. Now, they lose Carrigan all the way over at B. The bomb is also outside of B. There's still a lot of room for this to get weird. Olaf Meister, he hears the footsteps. He's trying to close in. With each fight you're taking, there's a chance that this could slip away from you. Olaf, this should be yours, and there it is. 10 on the board for FaZe. They're trying to, you know, reignite that faith.
Gambit aren't worried yet. More than enough opportunity to close. More mid smokes in. Carrigan goes for the quick B approach. Does get some damage off, giving him a lot of space here, but the cave player just runs him down. Inters here to shut it up. One more from Shiro off the AWP, and it looks like it might be the beginning of the end. Scrap that, the end of the end. FaZe Clan are one kill, one death away from devastation. And Gambit going forward to face Fnatic. It's a banging victory. Not worn out by the overpass win. 50 rounds almost back there, and they make Ancient look easy.